Hello, friends, and welcome to Sleep Tight Stories. Do you ever wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Are you sometimes cranky or in a bad mood? In this story, Bernice is not having a good day. She is in a bad mood. The sun is too bright, the water is not warm enough, and things just aren't going her way. Papa Bear comes up with some ideas of things she can do to feel better. Bernice is in a bad mood. Bernice laid in bed trying to hide her eyes from the sun shining into her bedroom. She hadn't slept that well and wanted to stay in bed just a little bit longer. "Silly sun, why must you shine so bright?" she grumbled. "I think it would be better if it was raining outside. At least then I might get a bit more sleep." "Are you awake yet, little bear? It's Saturday, and it is such a beautiful day outside. You should come down and have some breakfast," called her papa. "Okay, Papa, I'll come down," Bernice said as she slowly climbed out of bed and made her way to the bathroom. "Why is the water so cold when I want to wash my hands? Why can't it be warm like at Bobby's house?" Bernice grumbled as she was washing her hands and face in the sink. After she brushed her teeth, she went back into her room to get dressed, but noticed that her favorite shirt was in the laundry hamper. "Oh, why haven't my mama and papa washed it yet?" she grumbled. Walking down the stairs to the kitchen, she said, "Good morning, Papa. Where's Mama this morning?" "She went out running, little bear. It's such a beautiful day. I think she might run for a couple of hours," Papa Bear replied. "She is always out running," Bernice grumbled. "I thought I might go out and clean up the yard this morning after breakfast. Want to help me, little bear? Fresh air, sunshine, and a bit of exercise is a lot of fun." "Maybe. What's for breakfast, Papa?" "Well, I made something new this morning. I made a new kind of cereal for you to try. It's ground nuts and seeds. Plus, I added some of your favorite berries and a bit of yogurt. And of course, a little bit of honey." "No pancakes, Papa? Bobby says he eats pancakes every day of the week," Bernice said. "Sorry, little bear. No pancakes today. Maybe if we have time to go to the grocery store, we can get the ingredients we need and I can make them tomorrow morning," replied her papa, noticing how Bernice didn't seem to be herself. "Okay, Papa," sighed Bernice. "You don't seem like your usual self this morning, little bear. You are usually cheerful in the mornings, especially on the weekend, when you have more time to do different activities than during the week. Didn't you sleep well last night? Or are you not feeling well today?" "I just feel a little bit tired, Papa, that's all. I think I slept okay, but it took me longer than usual to get to sleep," Bernice said as she slowly ate her breakfast. "Even after that long story I shared with you?" Papa Bear asked. "Yes, Papa." "Did you turn on your stories to listen to after I left?" Papa Bear asked. "I couldn't, Papa, because the battery was dead on the device you gave me to listen with. I think I need a new, fancier one that plays longer like Bobby has." "Oh, okay. Well, I'll make sure that it's charged before you go to bed tonight, little bear." "You can take it easy while I clean up the backyard later, and then maybe you can have a short nap before we do something else. It's such an awesome day, it would be a shame to not enjoy it outside." "Okay, Papa." After Bernice finished her breakfast and put her dishes in the sink, she and Papa Bear spent the next few hours outside, with Papa Bear doing much of the cleaning up around their house. Bernice didn't feel like doing much of anything, especially cleaning up the garden that her and Papa Bear planted in the spring. Coming inside for a snack break, Papa Bear said, "Why don't you go upstairs, wash up, and have a nap? I'll come up in a minute to tell you a little story." "No cookies, Papa?" Bernice said, disappointed. "Maybe later, little bear. I think a nap would be a better idea right now." Sitting by her bed, Papa Bear asked, "Are you comfy and warm, little bear?" "Yes, Papa. Are you going to tell me a story?" she asked. "Sort of. I read about a little boy in a news article this morning and thought I might share it with you. This little boy's name is Reggie, and he loves to play soccer and go to school. Recently, though, he hasn't been able to go to school or play soccer." "Why, Papa?" "There have been some crazy storms near where he lived, which caused the power to go out, water to go into his home, and now he and his family are staying in a community center until their home can be repaired." But this isn't an entirely sad story, little bear, because when Reggie talked to the reporter who wrote the article, he said that he was happy to have a dry place to sleep and to be able to eat hot food with his family. He also played soccer with the other kids in the community center. Little bear, he was grateful to have what was most important to him. After your nap, I would like you to think about all the things that are important to you and what you are grateful for, and maybe we can share them during bedtime tonight. I will try my very best, Papa. Thank you, little bear. I'll wake you after a bit, and maybe the three of us can go visit the big tree park this afternoon and take some hot cocoa and cookies with us to have as a snack." "That sounds great, Papa," Bernice said with a yawn as she closed her eyes to have a nap. "I really enjoyed dinner tonight, Papa. It was very delicious," Bernice said as she was walking up the stairs to have her bath. "I'm glad you liked it, little bear. Mama Bear has been trying new recipes lately, and I think this one was super great." "Yeah, it made my tummy feel warm and full, and the dessert you made was super good too, Papa." "Thank you, little bear." As they walked into the bathroom, Papa Bear said, "You get your friends in your bedroom while I get your bath ready." "Okay, Papa." "Don't forget the bubbles. I'm going to take Ducky and Goosey into the bath again tonight, and they love playing in bubbles," Bernice said from her bedroom. Sitting in her bath, Bernice said, "Ducky and Goosey love all the bubbles, Papa." "I'm happy to hear that." "I'm sorry I was kind of cranky today, Papa." "It's okay, little bear. We all have some bad days, or days when we aren't in the best of moods." "Do you ever have days when you are in a bad mood, Papa?" Smiling, Papa Bear said, I sure do." "Mama Bear told me that you are always in a better mood after you have coffee in the morning. But what else do you do to be in a better mood?" "Well, Mama Bear is kind of joking about my morning coffee, little bear. But I do like to have a few minutes every day to read and drink coffee and some water." "I think coffee is yucky, Papa." "Yeah, I think you should stick with hot cocoa and juice, Papa Bear said with a big smile. But what works to put me in a better mood is not so different from what we did today. If it's sunny outside, I go outside and enjoy the weather, and maybe get a little bit of exercise. I find giving you or Mama a great big hug helps me a lot. And doing something for someone else also makes me feel better. Like what, Papa? Baking cookies or making dinner for you or Mama makes me happy, especially when we can share it together. I also make sure I get a good night's sleep. I find after a good rest, everything feels so much better. Did you think about what I asked you earlier today before your nap? Papa Bear asked. Yes, Papa. Because Bobby gets so excited about the new things he gets, I sometimes think that having newer and better things might be exciting for me too, Bernice said. I think Bobby gets excited about a lot of things, Little Bear, not just his toys. We know his Mama and Papa well, and he is just full of enthusiasm for all kinds of things. Especially dinosaurs, Bernice interrupted. Yes, Papa Bear laughed. His enthusiasm for what he likes makes him fun. But that's Bobby, and we are all different, Little Bear. It would be a boring world if we were all the same, right, Papa? That's right, Little Bear. What I am most grateful for is what I have here, Papa. I have a Mama and Papa who love me. I have fresh cookies, a comfy and warm bed, and stuff like that, Bernice said. Those are wonderful things to be grateful for, Little Bear. I know Mama Bear and I are very grateful we have a little bear like you. Now, how about we get you dried off and into bed? Okay, Papa. After Bernice brushed her teeth, got into her favorite pajamas, and did some stretches, she got into her bed and pulled the covers up tight. Are you comfy? Yes, Papa, and I am so clean my skin makes a squeaky sound when I rub it. That soap that Mama gave me smells like honey, which is one of my favorite things, Bernice said with a laugh. I'm glad you liked it. Just don't wake up in the middle of the night and chew on your arm, thinking it's a cookie or something, okay? Bernice laughed. Okay, Papa, I'll try not to. Are your friends, Twigga, Wolfie, and Madeline ready for bed? They said they are ready, but they have a request. What might that be? Papa Bear asked with his usual big smile. They said that they would sleep better if you gave everyone a great big hug. I love giving hugs, Little Bear. 4 big bear hugs coming up. After her bear hug and with a great big yawn, Bernice said, I'm super duper tired, Papa. All right, Little Bear, give me another hug and kiss and I'll turn on your stories. I love you, Papa. I love you too, Little Bear. And that's the end of our story. Good night. Sleep tight.